Hey Google, do you see what I see?
Yes, I can see the Google AI Studio interface on your screen.
Google Gemini 2.0 is here. Let me show you one of the coolest new features that I found with this update. And that feature is now we have the ability to share our screen and work with the AI model hand in hand. We got demoed this like months ago by OpenAI, but they never released it to the public. Well, guess what? Google did it first. We actually have the ability to use this, and we're going to come over to our stream real time all the way down to share our screen and check this out. As a side note, if you want to know how to use Google AI Studio, I did like a 9-minute beginner's guide. You can check out right there. I'll put in the description down below. Shows you everything you need to know about the platform. But for now, let's check out this new feature. Share your screen. So when you hit share your screen, it's going to prompt me first to allow my microphone. So I'm going to do that. Next, it's going to ask me which screen. So we're going to go ahead and choose the screen I'm currently on. The other one's OBS. Once you shared, it's access to all of that. Before we actually jump into a chat and start going here, you can go ahead and choose a type of output format, such as audio text. Obviously, the cool part here is making sure it's audio. Choose the voice. I'm going to go with Puck. And then we have a bunch of different options we can do here. For now, we're going to leave it all as default and proceed. So if all that's selected there, let's start a first little demo here. Obviously, because this is an API endpoint, in theory, we can build this into our applications as well. Here's the situation though. When using this feature, and what you're about to see, there is a ton of latency between me saying something and it's saying something back. But it's pretty cool. Share your screen. Hey Google, do you see what I see?
Yes, I can see the Google AI Studio interface on your screen. It has a stream real-time page open with some settings on the right side. I also see the video of the screen in the lower right.
Right now I'm on my X profile page. First off, just to confirm that you see what I see, what is the most recent tweet that I tweeted?
Okay, the most recent tweet you posted was, realized I don't want to post my videos on X anymore. It was posted on December 11th.
Okay, super solid. I want to make a new post saying I'm using Google Real-Time's API here. How should I phrase this little X here?
Okay, you want to create a new post on X saying you're using Google Real-Time's API, but you're not sure how to phrase it. Is that right?
That's about right. I'm thinking maybe right now I am live with Google, but that might be too ambiguous.
Okay, I see what you mean. How about using Google's real-time API right now? It's concise and to the point. Or would you prefer something more casual?
I kind of like using Google's real-time API right now, but let's add some coolness to this. Make it chill. Give me an emoji. Tell me how to make this sound better.
How about using Google's real-time API call me hand? The shaka hand emoji adds a casual and chill vibe. Does that sound
Okay.
good to you?
Yeah, no, that sounds good. As you'll notice with Google, or at least when it does like the voice mode here, when it actually references like emojis, it's gonna do like its Unicode. So that's kind of funny right here. Call me hand. Using Google's real-time API right now, post. That's looking good, Google. Can you also help me with a coding project I'm currently doing?
Sure, I can help you with your coding project. What do you need help with?
First off, do you see what I see when it comes to what I'm coding here? I'm trying to build out a website and I'm on the app.js.
Yes, I can see the code in your app, JMS file. It looks like you are building a React application, and I can see the header, a paragraph, and a link in the code.
Yeah, that's correct. How do I run this code? I have no clue. I know that if I come down here and I hit terminal, I'm in my directory, but how do I run this so it sees in a localhost 3000? Let's see if this is correct here.
It seems like you have your terminal open in your project directory. To run your React app, you should type npm start in your terminal and press enter. This should start the development server and open your app in your default browser at localhost 3000.
Okay, I'll try it. Google, it looked like it worked. Do you see what the text says right there?
Yes, I can see that the text says edit src/app.js and save to reload. There is also a link that says learn React.
All right, perfect. Thank you for your time, Google. And then to end the stream, we're going to click this, disconnect. Pretty solid, y'all. Now, I will say through this process of what I just showed you, there is a decent amount of latency between me asking a question and it responding. Saying that, though, it's very obvious that this is the future where we're going to have like AI little helpers that can visually see what we're doing on our computer. And I think one really cool use case, once the latency gets really cut down, is helping you code. Like, as you saw, obviously what we did was very simple, but imagine you're working on a bigger file and you could talk to someone directly. It also seems like Google AI Studio pushed out a pretty big update over here, so I'll make sure to do some more videos checking out what we got new with Gemini. So make sure to subscribe here. Make sure to like. It's completely free, and I'll see you in the next video. Gemini 2.0. Is it good? Is it bad? Those are two random videos. That's my face. I'll see you in the next video.